So we're talking about med bed technology at home, med beds and other different types of med bed related technology, which is technically light frequency based technology. And there's a lot of different ways that that can be created and the way that that's done. And when you're talking about actual med beds and, you know, the ones that are coming for free and the ones that can do all these miraculous things, they use different types of technology, but one of the technologies that's obviously being used, and this has been talked about from multiple different sources, is plasma energy. And plasma energy is a very powerful type of technology, plasma being the fourth state of matter. You have solid, liquid, gas, and then you have plasma, and the sun and various things are plasma. 99.9% of the universe is actually plasma. But with that being said, this is one of the technologies that I use at home. This is basically the plasma spheres. You get in the middle, they create a plasma field in the middle, and you basically lay down in between those. And that can be done, you know, on a massage table. It can be done various ways, but for home use, something like this is obviously very practical. And then you have an app which has about 99 different frequency codes that can go and target all different parts of the body. Which I've done videos on, which I'll put in there. I use the full chakra cascade quite a bit. Adrenal glands, pituitary. I was running frequencies earlier for the mouth, face, but all these different ones, and they run off of Bluetooth, and they're basically cascading different frequencies through those. So you're starting off with 99 base frequencies, but then you're going through a multitude of different cascades. So this is a technology, a med bed technology product, obviously, that I have at home. And then I've got these BioShield stations. They're basically earthing grounding technology. Being grounded while you use a lot of this technology is ideal. And the earthing grounding technology obviously has a whole host of benefits that are very well documented. If you can see in here, this fabric or this is basically silver that's woven into this fabric. And the silver is the conductive material. Now I have it plugged in right here in the outlet, but I have one over here that I have not plugged in. I was going to put this on the pillowcase. But you can see basically these earthing grounding, they are not plugging into the electric. They're putting plastic there just to make it easier to plug it in, but it's actually plugging into your grounding outlet, which is pulling your energy from your grounding rod, which if there was a lightning strike, it would send that extra burst of energy into the ground to neutralize it. But on the flip side, you can also pull that earthing grounding energy into the outlet. So when I'm using the plasma spheres, I'm doing that grounded. So those are two different types of technology, and this is basically one of the rooms here that I've got. Now, I've told everybody, if you've talked to me on the phone, I talked to a lot of people, the terahertz wands, you can see, I use them every day. Like, I use the terahertz wands every day. The terahertz wands are super powerful. They should be used every day. I try to explain to people, when I sit on that couch, these are right next to me, they're going to get used. It's much easier to do it that way. Over here in the kitchen, I've got the plasma energy water. Okay, so what is plasma energy water? Plasma energy water, basically these little vials of water go through a process which is basically making the plasma energy, infusing it in the water through a GANS. A GANS is what it's called, a GANS. And GANS stands for gas in an atomic nanostate. And there's an electrical process that's going through, and then there's an energy process also. But basically these little vials are different types of frequency, plasma energy frequency. And when you tape these to the jar or the container, it transmits the plasma energy into this water. So now this water has plasma energy. I can drink it, put it in a spray bottle. I can spray my clothes with it. I can basically spray it all over, my living environment, in the bedroom, on the clothing, out on the patio. But basically, when you do that, that plasma energy will basically hold into that fabric for a very long time, our entire lifetime. I mean, technically forever, but that's a very long time. So, but these little plasma energy water vials, and they can also come in pads depending on the time of year you get those. They can take this plasma water, put it into a pad, and then the pad can be put on there. But these are basically also going to last your entire lifetime. So I can constantly recharge water. Once I'm done with this water, I can recharge it. I just did a video actually with the terahertz wands where once I had the plasma energy water, then I pointed the terahertz wand on top of the water and charged it with terahertz, which basically breaks up the water molecules. It allows better absorption, helps remove triglycerides from the blood. A lot of documentation on that. It also is very good for detoxification and cellular structure. So these, and this, here's the oscillators. These are basically throwing off a wavelength frequency that when EMF comes within, and with this one here, I believe it's about 45 feet, it cancels out the EMF radiation or the EMF waves. So these are oscillators, obviously my crystals, the Tesla biohealers, a lot going on with those. Those are very popular. I was actually given this from a dear friend who's asked me to just mess around with it and put it to use and give her some feedback. So I'm doing that. That would also kind of go under that. And then here in the bedroom, I've got the anti-aging bed cover, which is basically the BioShield station, except on the flip side of it here, you can see all these little crystals. These are basically, well, little black circles, but what it actually is crushed crystal. So when you're laying on this bed cover, same fabric as you saw on the BioShield stations on the top, but when you're laying on it, you're basically getting the electrons or the negative ions are basically absorbing. They're neutralizing free radicals, which are the source of a lot of inflammation and swelling, and the far infrared. So when you're touching this, your body heat's releasing far infrared light technology, and the far infrared is also got a whole host of benefits for detox and all different types of things that it's absolutely fantastic for. And so this is my place. I mean, I talk to people a lot. I tell people I use this stuff. I do. But I think it's important when you're talking med beds and med bed technology. Now, there's a lot of other stuff that's out there, a lot of other stuff, right? You've got actually the gentlemen, the scientists who have developed this have two other more plasma developments or two other plasma technologies that are more powerful. This is a very good starter. This is very good for home use. But there's a lot of other plasma technology. Obviously, there's the Tesla plasma machines. There is the Lakhovsky Tesla oscillators, which are phenomenal products. Hyperbaric. There's so many products, so many medbed related products. But in an effort to talk about med beds and med bed technology, I think sometimes, in this case here today, it's important to just kind of show how you can use a lot of this stuff for practical use at home. And it's all about living a healthier, happier life. And hopefully, there's not any real serious health concerns or health issues, but if there is swelling, pain, inflammation, sore knees, bad back, just a myriad of different things. You get into all these different products like the terahertz wands. They have a whole host of benefits, super powerful, not very expensive at all. Starting off at around $350. So if you're looking for med bed related technology, here is a home where this technology is being implemented. Once again, your plasma water. I've told this story a couple times. I'll say it one more time on this video. Just got these flowers a few days ago. These had not been in the water. I grabbed them anyway because I just felt, you know what? They deserve a good home, but they had not been in the water, so they were very wilted when I first got them, and I really didn't know if they were going to make it. In fact, I put them all in the middle to try to support them with the other flowers, and now you can see that they're all just blooming. They're super, super happy. In fact, even these are really super happy. You can see that they're supercharged, and rightfully so, because they've gotten terahertz water and they've gotten plasma energy water. So the plants love it. Another set of them over here. These I just put all the purple ones in the same jar here, vase. So MedBed technology, it's out there now. It's available now. Yes, the MedBeds will be coming, and there's no day that we can really say that that'll happen. However, there's technology right now that you can embrace and start bringing into your living environment to help a whole host of issues. And there's a lot of health issues that these things address. There's a lot of health issues that these things can help with. Clear Mind, this is Superman, this is Clear Mouth. So, you know, even though we're all waiting for this technology to come out, you don't have to wait to get the benefit of some of this technology, especially, you know, like the terahertz, the plasma, all these different things, super powerful technology. So I obviously I sell all these, but I use them in real time also, and I don't really promote or do much with anything until I've actually gotten my hands on it and been able to mess with it and learn more about it. So you can see that, you know, this is kind of a general way of introducing medbed type technology into the home and how I'm doing it here in Virginia. So for more information, go to the website, usamedbed.com. Now, I'll put links down for the plasma water. I'll put links for the terahertz wands. I'll put links for my friends in here, my plasma energy spheres, which I just absolutely love these things. Like, I love these things. Like, I come in here and do sessions in my little spare bedroom, and I absolutely love it. Very affordable, too, for plasma-based technology. Terahertz wands, the BioShield stations, which we talked about, and then the anti-aging bed covers, which, you know, when you're laying on this for 8 hours and you're getting 8 hours of, basically it's non-different than going out and laying on the ground, because you're plugging it into the grounding outlet, as I showed earlier, and you're getting the far infrared light. So you're basically pulling all the negative or the positive charged EMF, all the EMF that you don't want in your system. When you touch a grounding or you touch the earth, it pulls it out. And then you're getting the electrons coming into it, or neutralizing free radical cells. Free radicals are really basically unstable cells missing an electron, and they cause a lot of damage, and they're not good, and you get a buildup of those, and those can manifest into all different types of health issues. This type of technology, obviously, one of the first things it does is it starts helping out with your blood structure, your cellular structure, your blood cells, and there's a lot of documentation on that as well. You know me, you've listened to my videos, I can go on and on and on, but I just wanted to give a real practical overview of medbed related technology. In fact, I know everybody's heard and we've talked about these terahertz wands, but you know, you're basically throwing the terahertz light out, and that has a ton of benefits as well. So for more information, go to the website, USA Medbed technology that's available now. More to come, a lot more that I didn't mention in this video, but you can always give me a call, visit the website for more information and more products.